Speaking of damage.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the queen of damage.
Wake up!
Nadine.
Nadine.
Don't fall off the stage. Don't you fall off.
I tell you what, it's just a surprise every day when I'm coming. I'm sitting there and I hear music and I go, oh, God. There's Rhonda. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hello.
Good to see y'all.
Haven't seen you since you had your bikini on the cruise.
Oh, I know.
It's a
It's been a long, hard summer. With pies and coffee.
We think Hunter's still wearing his Speedo, so.
Oh.
Hello, Hunter. I tell you, this one, he has really changed.
Yeah?
I mean, you know, it just seemed like 2 years ago, he looked like he was 15 years old.
I know.
And, I mean, he looks like a man now.
He shot right up, didn't he?
I know, he did.
Rhonda's hard on him.
I know, she's hard on him. He
know,
looks
Joe
at least
Mullen-
15 years older.
Joe Mullins said after he joined the group, he said, ladies, listen to Rhonda's new dobro player, but check him out. He said he looks like a Ken Barbie. Now he's kind of like the bearded Ken now.
Ken Barbie, yeah. That's good, that's good.
He's blushing a little bit right now, too. He's so thrilled I said that.
I know. They're so much fun, I tell you. If y'all hadn't been on a cruise, you need to get on a cruise and go to one of these jam sessions.
That's right.
They are so much fun. You have to go down there 4 hours early and lay across the couch to get a seat. I send Homer down there because he ain't doing nothing. He goes down there and lays on a couch for 4 hours. I tell you, you know I'm getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cleaned out a cabinet today and I found medicine from the swine flu scare.
Oh, my goodness.
I did. And I told Homer, I said, you know, we might as well go ahead and take your mattress tags off, all that stuff off. They ain't gonna do nothing to us.
You used to leave those on, not knowing that it was...
I was scared to death somebody's gonna come to my door and come in there and
It's
get me.
under penalty of law. I mean, that sounds
Well,
like
that's the
a
manufacturer can't
I
take them
know.
off.
Who'd take
But
that
you
chance?
can.
And, but I did tell Homer today, I said, you know, I was cleaning out my closet. I said, well, I think I'll throw some of this stuff away because I don't see anybody coming in here and dragging me out of the house and putting me in a swimsuit competition. I got rid of some of them swimsuits. I sent them over to Rhonda.
That's right.
I had visitors this week. My two brothers were here. I had one that was in the Army, and one was in the Navy for 10 years, and then he went to the Air Force for 11.
Wow.
Mama kicked them out early, so they went and joined the service. But the one that was in the Navy told me that the last time he was on a ship, that there was one of the captains walked around with this little black box all the time. And he said they'd keep asking him, what's in that box? And he never would say. He just would refuse to say. Well, one night they was out on the deck and this big old storm came up and a big old wave came over and just knocked that captain overboard. They never did find him. And so JD, my brother, they went down there and got that black box out of his cabin. And they went up there on the top and all these men is gathered around and they opened that box up and there was a little piece of paper in there. And it said, right side starboard, left side port. That was what was on it. Was. I just thought y'all would be interested in that.
Hold your hand up if you got that one, huh?
Since we go on cruises. See,
What was his function?
I can never remember which one is port and which is starboard.
No, what was his function on the boat?
He was
ship?
the captain and he was supposed to know that.
Oh, yeah. That is funny, isn't it?
I can tell them to him, but I can't explain it. I mean, I can't understand it for him. We're dealing with the low of the low. Honey, you could kill yourself by jumping across their, what is it you jump across? Well, I might as well forget that one. Something about jumping across something and then jumping on their IQ and you kill yourself going down. But anyway, one other thing was my brother that was in the Army said when he lost his rifle and they made him pay $85. So my brother that was in the Navy said, well, that's why when the ship goes down, the captain goes down with it.
He ain't taking no chances.
They took him over to a Navy psychiatrist
Yep.
to see how he would do with, problems coming up, He said, boy, if you were looking out that window right there and you saw a battleship coming up the street, what would you do? He said, well, I'd fire a torpedo at it and sink it. He said, where'd you get the torpedo? He said, the same place you got that battleship.
I liked it when you said to see a battleship coming up the street.
Well, that's what he said. He was an idiot. I'm gonna go put the sign up.
What? And what's the sign gonna say?
It's gonna say, the Bible is most helpful when it's open.
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Amen.
Yeah.
Remember that. Hey, y'all, thanks for stopping by. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and ring the bell.